Hi, Barbara. Nice. Beautiful. What time is it? Hi, Joe. How are you? So good to see you, or know that you're here. I can't actually see you, so don't get worried. So good that you found us here. What a day. Windy day. Great. Good. So nice. Just making sure, yes, you can all see me. I don't know if any of you can see, but I'm going to just tilt this. Oh, no, you can't. There's a dog upside down right in front of the camera right here. And a couple of others. There's somebody over there. There. They're everywhere. Hi, Lorraine. Yes, windy, rainy day. Good morning, Anne. Nice. And I don't know if you're getting my emails, but if you're not, send me an email just so I can get you in my system right. If you're get my message, get this conversation. Good morning, Cindy. You see all those dogs, yes. Oh, great. So, due to the weather and the windiness, my husband does not take his 2 dogs when it's crazy like this. So that means there are 6 dogs in the house, and I'm actually not going to crate them. Just see how they do. Hi, Catherine. Sima. Linda. Hi, Linda. So anyway, if there is any chaos that occurs due to the dogs, I will try and sort of push them out the door. But I can't say that there won't be some wrestling matches and some yelps of, oh, you pulled my ear too hard. So anyway, little Miss Penelope is back at the hospital. Took her there this morning. So she stopped eating again yesterday. And so just letting you all know, I think the hospital is the safest place for her right now, just because they can keep an eye, keep on top of her, and get her better, which is going to be a long road. We still don't know what is going on. But so thank you again for all your prayers, all your wishes, and we'll just leave it at that. So, oh yeah, there's a wrestling match over my shoulder going on. So welcome. Thank you for showing. Thank you for telling your friends. Thank you for letting people know what a great space that we have created here 3 times a week and 1 day a week on Zoom. So that would be 4 days a week total. It's really an honor to have you guys show up for me and to have each other. It's making such a difference in my life, and from what I hear, it's helping you guys too. So I'm ever grateful. Hi, Fran and Johnny. Nice to see you. So this book, I actually wasn't going to read a poem today, and it was on the kitchen counter, and I thought, let me just pick it up. Let me just take a little peek, just because it always makes me feel good. And They're totally wrestling each other. I opened it up again, and it just gave me what I needed, reminding me what I'm always trying to say, that the Buddha said that yoga is the foundation of, which is love, right? Is love. So as we come together this morning, I would like them to pay attention to me, if you don't mind. What? As we come together, this poem is called It's Love. In the refuge of your eyes, there can be no compromise with truth. The ruthless mind may dig to find what's lacking, but we are the love we long for. This outpouring of the heart, no end and no beginning. Bigger than our deepest fear, fresh and clear in every moment. It's love that makes us whole. Love that. Good. And if you've practiced with me, as you hear my message, it's coming back. Hi, Suzanne. It's coming back to that as often as we can. And our minds will take us away. Our minds will draw us to negativity, or that we need to do more, or we haven't done enough, or we aren't enough. It just seems to have that tendency to cling to negative thoughts. And yoga, this practice of quieting the mind, allows us to go in deeper, go into that sweetness, as I call it, that's within, that beautiful goodness of the heart. And that's what this is about. It's just quieting the mind, moving back to the heart, and the foundation of all of us is love. So we work from there. And today, let's work from there. Again, that reminder to be kind to ourselves, work in loving kindness, kind out into the world, kind to others, and then kind to the universe as much as possible. So as we gently just find our seat, close our eyes. I'm going to just stay close here for the beginning. You might rock your sit bones a little bit side to side if you're in a chair, or even if you're laying in a bed or sitting on the earth, whatever feels right. And then just let these shoulders kind of roll up and then roll down away from the ear so that neck is a little longer. And you might just soften or close those eyes, whatever feels right. And just notice where your mind is, where your thoughts are. And see if you can just bring them to this place right here, right now, in your heart, in your seat, in your body. That's love. That's kind. That's gentle. That's sweet, right? And just feel that in your heart and just soften into that. Letting go of the negativity that may flow in and flow out. Let it go. Let it flow out more. And begin to soften those muscles of the eyebrows, the eyelids, the temples. Soften the muscles of the cheeks. Soften the jaw. Let the tongue, it might be pressed to the roof of your mouth. Let it settle down behind the bottom row of teeth. And just feel your body here, feel your breath. Feel as you kind of soften into this practice, releasing the mind, moving into your heart. Feel the breath as it just comes in, however it is. Just let it flow in and out. Don't need to change it. You might notice where it is in your body, how it's flowing. You might notice one breath is longer than the other. or shorter than the other. You might notice that this breath is tight, and with that tightness, it takes a little longer for us to settle. So together here, we're going to take 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Finding that inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. One more like that. Exhale out through the mouth. And then just reclose those lips and revisit that breath. See if you can let it soften but also expand. Feeling the inhale as it rises from the belly to the ribs, up into the heart center. And then heart center, ribs, down into the belly. Again, just feel that breath as it rises up. And notice that breath as it releases out. Staying with that rhythm, belly, ribs, heart center, ribs, and belly. And again, just flow, belly, ribs, heart center, ribs, and belly as you exhale out. And just feel the breath as it flows in, coming up through the body to the heart center, even into the shoulder blades and neck, and then flowing back out. Just a few more rounds. Listen to the breath, the sweetness of the breath. Calming your nervous system, focusing the mind. 2 more rounds. Just feel the flow into the heart center, into the shoulder blades, into the neck. Exhaling back out. 1 more breath, just soft, sweet, and exhale out. And bring these palms together at your heart center. And as you do, just bow that mind, bow it down into your heart. Just tapping into that goodness we search for, that loving kindness of you. Just feel the breath. 2 more. Bring that mind to your heart, moving forth with your heart. And take an inhale as you lift your head. And exhale again out through the mouth. And inhale as we come together for Om. 3 Oms today. Om. Feel the vibration into your body. Just let it stay. Let it keep flowing. I'm going to go back towards my seat. Nice. And then as you find this seat, wherever you are, again, dining chair, on the earth, in a lazy boy, in a bed, whatever feels right, I still want you to feel that you're kind of lengthening through your body. You can be laying down and still get a little bit of activity, a little bit of lengthening. Sit tall, let the shoulders, again, draw them down away from the ears. And as you do, let that heart open. Yeah, and just let the shoulders now begin to just take 2 circles up to the ears, down behind you, and then just down towards the earth, and you'll feel that heart center. Again, like that, up towards the ears, over behind you, and then down to the earth, long neck, and just pause there. Just feel that space. We're going to bring these feet a little bit wider just for balance. Hands are going to be onto the knees, and we're going to begin to make some circles. Yeah. The first couple of circles you might be a little stiff. You might be like, and then what does she want me to do? I want you to let go. I want you to take these circles and then see if you can begin to let the head go and the shoulders and the neck. Yeah, feel this into the lower back, waist, the feet as you kind of roll forward. And just make these circles. One direction. Notice where you can release. Notice where you can endlessly let go. Nice job. Good. Good girl. One more circle. And then just slowly switch direction, heading the other way. Good. Just let it go, let the head roll, and just tap into the goodness, the sweetness of this movement. No. Good. A few more times as you head the other direction, notice the lower back, the hips, the spine, the neck, the shoulders. One more circle. Good. And then come back through that center line. Keep the feet a little wider just for that balance. Sit tall again. We're going to move. Now we kind of moved in those circles. We're going to take and move back and forth into those cow and cat. So take an inhale. Lift your chest into cow. The chest goes forward. The tail reaches behind. And then exhale, begin to round the spine behind you and tucking the belly in and reaching into the shoulder blades and neck. That's our movement. So inhale kind of lifts us up, opens up that heart, front of the body. And the exhale rounds the spine behind us, really getting a nice reach into the back of the body. And again, moving like that. Inhale opens up our heart, neck so long. And exhale, round back, tuck the chin. Should feel good. Just a few more rounds like that. Inhale. And exhale, lengthening the breath, moving with your breath. Two more. Inhale, cat, cow, this wonderful sequence. Exhale. If you can do this during the day a few times when you're not practicing. One more. Last time. Open up that heart. And then rounding behind, tucking the chin. Good. Come back up, neutral. So neutral is hips and shoulders have alignments. The shoulder is over the hip, right? So we're not rounding. We're trying to reach long, lifting the belly button in and out. Okay, good. So we made some circles. We've gone front and back, really opening up the hips, the spine. We're now going to take and come into a side stretch. So keeping this left hand onto your left thigh, we're going to take this right hand and reach it up. But I want you to feel you're kind of lifting the belly button in and up. That's your core, kind of contracting lightly the muscles. Take a nice inhale. And then take this over to the left with the exhale. Feel that stretch along the whole side of the body, and then just flow back up. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. Over. And back up. Doesn't need to be over far. Doesn't need to be big. 1 more time. Over. Good. And back up. Good. Now from here, take this arm, this left arm, right arm, take it nice and long and reach through the whole side of your body. So let the reach be from the sit bone through the rib cage up to the fingertips. Good. 1 more breath there. Perfect. And then take this right arm, turn the palms out, and then reach to a T. So you're going to pause at the T, let that shoulder relax down, and take another little reach, but draw the belly in, and then let that arm come all the way down. Really nice. Give that shoulder a little shake. And then bring that right hand onto the knee, and that left hand's going to come down alongside. Hello, crazy girl. And then from here, we're going to take that stretch. So taking that left arm, you're going to reach it up to the sky and pause there. You're going to reach a little bit longer, sit bone through the ribs to the fingertips. And then from here, find a nice inhale. And then take this slightly over to the right with the exhale. It feels good. Good. Inhale, back up. And exhale, lift the belly button in and up, over. Good. Inhale, back up. Good. And And again, exhale, reaching over. Just feel that nice stretch. Beautiful. Inhale, comes back up. And then we're going to take this arm, just reach it a little bit more like you're kind of reaching to get something off the top of a shelf. Really draw the belly button in, that sit bone dropping, the fingertips lifting. Good. And then from here, take this left hand, you're going to reach it out, nice and long, shoulder height to that T. Relax the shoulder down, but get a little bit more reach. Yeah, working the muscles for a second. Take an inhale. And then let this arm dangle down alongside you and give it a little shake. Whew, should feel good. Nice. So we've got that side stretch, that front and back, that nice circling at the hips. We're going to take and now come into a twist. So as you take these twists, just a little bit of teacher instruction. I don't want you to take the twist from a really low, rounded back, kind of sitting in your hips. I always want you to just be working to lift out of the hips, unless I'm kind of telling you to round, that's different. So we're lifting out of the hips, sit bones down, the side body reaching long, the belly button drawing in, but nothing's locked, right? We're going to take this right arm, we're going to reach it up to the sky again. We're going to take this left hand and we're going to bring it to our hip, right? So as it's on that hip, reach a little bit longer, and then take this right hand across to the outside of that left knee. Love it. Then begin to lengthen, and we're going to take that twist by drawing the belly button in, then letting the ribs twist a little bit, then let the chest twist a little bit, and then lastly the shoulders twist as you twist to the left. Doesn't need to be big. And then relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And take your breath here. We're going to take 3 breaths. Inhales and exhales. Exhales can be out through the mouth or nose. 2 more. Inhale. Relax the shoulders. Exhale. 1 more. And then exhale. Beautiful. Now slowly just unravel. Come back to that neutral and pause there. Just feel how that is into the side of the body, how that feels into your lower back, and always honor you. So maybe you have space to do deeper poses or less poses. This is where we get to learn about our bodies. Good. And now sitting nice and tall, we're going to take and bring this left arm up to the sky. So get that reach, lift the belly button, and then right hand comes to the hip. Take a nice inhale, reach long, draw the belly button in. Take that left hand to the outside of that right knee. And again, lengthen and begin to twist from the belly button, from the ribs, up into the chest, and then the shoulder, and then the gaze. Take your breath there, so kind of settle in, shoulders relax. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. And exhale. 1 more breath. And then exhale. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back to hands on the knees, and just notice how that feels. So one of my sides is much deeper, so when I twist one direction, when I come out of the twist, I always feel a little bit more of that kind of warmth into that side that's tighter. So from here, we're going to take, and as we sit tall again, we're going to take this right ear and we're going to just dip it down towards the shoulder, getting a little length into that whole left side of the neck. Now you can do this with your hands onto your knees, or you might take that left hand, reach it down, and then reach it a little bit out to the side. So again, whatever feels right to you. This isn't forceful. This really is just letting sort of gravity get some space into the neck. If you're forceful with it, it's actually going to make your neck probably a little more sore. So just kind of ask you to let gravity take this. Let that left shoulder, left ear just kind of open away from each other. Good. 1 more breath. Love it. And then very slowly, just bring that left hand back towards the knee if you had it out, and bring that head back up to neutral. And just pause again today, a little slower, just noticing how things feel, taking in the sensations instead of rushing on to the next pose or shape. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take that left ear, bring it down towards that left shoulder. Good. And then just sit tall. And then you might take that right hand, reach it down alongside or even out a little bit. Just notice how that feels. And just let the breath kind of breathe into that whole left side, right side, from the ear down to the shoulder, down to the fingertips. Just breathe there. Just feel the space, let gravity do it. One more breath. Beautiful. And then just let this arm relax. Let this head slowly come back up. Hands can be on the thighs. And just take a breath there. Just relax. Okay. From here, we're going to just take and move back into those cat-cows, those cow-cats. So that movement, starting with the cow, just heading your forward with your chest, lifting the chin a little bit, tail reaches behind. And then very slowly begin to tuck the chin and round so the spine reaches behind you. Yeah, it should feel good. And again, reaching forward, lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, that sweetness of your practice. Draw the belly button in and round behind you. Good, one more, just like that. So just balancing off all that movement we did early on in the spine. Good, and one more. Rounding back. Love it, come back to neutral. Perfect. And then from here, we're gonna take that right arm, we're gonna bring it down, we're gonna make some nice circles in it. But sitting tall, so just get some nice circles into that shoulder. You can let the neck relax. I don't know about you, but these kind of rainy, damp days, even though it says it's gonna be 60 degrees, there's always this kind of chill in my bones, in my body, and a little bit more stiff, let's say. So just taking and kind of working through all the bits and pieces of the body. And then switch direction, head the other way. Yes. Good. Beautiful. Now, taking this right arm, we're going to take it out to a T. Good. And we're going to turn that palm up. And we're going to take and bring this hand, the fingertips are kind of almost making like a little sort of tentacles onto the shoulder, like taking it like a octopus or a spider. And then sitting tall again, just want you to begin to make small circles of this shoulder. So again, whatever direction, and if this is too tight, you can always take the hand, bring it down towards the chest and make some circles there, or even at the waist. So whatever feels right. I really just want that movement for you. Good. My basset hound is having dreams, so his feet are going. I think he's running through the fields freely on a trail, on a scent. Good. And then switch direction, head the other way. Good. Beautiful. Now, we're going to come back to neutral. Take this right arm, reach it up to the sky. Good. And then as you reach it nice and long, bring that left hand back to the waist or to the chair, whatever feels right. On the chair, it might be a little bit deeper. Only just make sure you have that support. And then over to the left. Good. Take your breath for 2 more. And 1 more. Good. And then bring this right arm back up to the sky. And we're going to take it across our body to the outside of that left knee, finding that twist. So again, hand can be at the waist. It can move to the back of the chair a little bit, lengthen, and then slowly just take that twist. Remember, let it start low into the belly and then move into the ribs, and then let the chest, and then the shoulders, and then the gaze, right? So we're not just twisting with the neck, we're twisting through the whole body. Take another breath there. And again. Beautiful. And then very slowly come back through to neutral. Love it. And then from here, we're going to take this left arm, we're going to bring it down alongside. We're going to make some circles. Again, just loosening up all the bits and pieces, warming them up. Nice. And then switch direction. Relax the neck. Beautiful. And then let that arm dangle down. We're going to take it out to that T, reaching into it, lifting the belly, turn the palm up, and then here we go. So making that kind of tentacles of the fingers. We're going to put that little octopus on the shoulder or on the chest or on the waist, whatever feels right. And then sitting tall, just begin to make some circles one direction. Relax the neck. Notice what's going on. Notice any sensations that you feel. Notice where you begin to grip or hold tension. I find sometimes I kind of move into this really tight place and my brain is just thinking, is this right? Is this wrong? Or it's off into that to-do list. Relax. Send this the other direction now. So take that circle the other direction. Ah, that feels good. I'm really tight into the front of my shoulders. Good. Nice. Just 2 more circles. 1 more. Good. And then from here, we're going to take this left arm, reach it up to the sky, get that nice big reach. And then that right hand, it can go to the waist, it can go to the chair, it can stay in your thigh. I feel if I put it on the chair and I have a little bit more support and I go a little deeper, but then we're going to just take this over to the right and just take 2 more breaths. Inhales and exhales. 1 more breath. Good. And then from here, coming back up, that left arm reaches for the sky, and now it's going to cross over to the outside of that right knee. Now this right hand, again, waist, or it might find a little bit back on the chair or into your lower back. Sit nice and tall, dial the belly button in, and then this twist, belly, ribs, chest, shoulders, and then the gaze. Open up the heart, breathe into the sweetness, the goodness of all of this. This practice as we come here together. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly releasing back into neutral. Yeah, should feel good. Now from here, we're going to take and bring the feet a little bit wider again, but not hugely wide. We're not coming into goddess pose or that. We did that on Friday. So we're going to just have them a little bit wider for balance. And then from here, I'm going to show you all these options. So we're going to take first, the hands can be onto the thighs, onto the tops of the knees, and you're going to lean forward. So we can all do that. I want you to lift your belly button in and up, and you'll feel the muscles that wrap all the way around, kind of right into that belly button, working here. Let the shoulders melt away. And you can stay there, or you might go a little bit deeper, bringing the forearms to the knees, but it's the same back, right? It's long, the shoulders are away from the ears, and those muscles wrapping around from the back muscles through to the core muscles. So wherever you are, here or here, we're going to take 5 breaths today. So we're going to take inhales, they're going to fill up the belly. And the exhales, we're going to contract all those core muscles. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, draw the belly button to spine. That was 2, right? So 3 more. Inhale. Drawing in, feel the muscles of the core and back contracting. 2 more. Drawing in with the exhale. 1 more. Beautiful. Exhaling. Love it. Now, from here, relax the muscles a little bit, but don't collapse the muscles of the core. So you can stay, again, hands up, forearms down. Wherever you are, I just want you to now let that spine round a little bit. Let the head go. Yes, let there be breath into the backs of the shoulder blades, the back of the neck, all the way kind of through to the crown of the head. You might rock a little bit side to side. So again, there's a rounding. We're taking it from that long spine, Ardha Uttanasana, to Uttanasana. But still, we're not all the way down towards the earth. Just take 2 more breaths here. Stay with that space of what feels good. The exhales relax you deeply if you can find that connection. Good. And then from here, you might stay there, or you might take and bring the hands down towards the earth. And I encourage, if you have some blocks or books or cans of soup or stewed tomatoes and those bigger cans, those lovely Italian cans, then just let yourself go. So you can still be up here. You can be here. Or you might, if your back says it's okay to do, you might go a little bit lower. And again, the feet can go as wide as it feels good. I want you to the inside of the knees though. And same thing, wherever you are, relax into it. So this is a deeper forward fold, Uttanasana. Let the head go. Just breathe there. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Love it. And then if you're down towards the earth with the hands, lift the belly button in for all of us. The elbows or forearms come to the knees, so we're all there. And then hands come to the knees, lift the belly button in and up, lengthen the spine, slowly come up. Nice, good. And then bring the legs back around. So we're gonna take and bring this right leg long. And that left foot, it's gonna stay bent with the knee kind of at that 90 degrees, so the knee kind of over the ankles. Right, there you go. And then from here, we're gonna take and bring that right arm up to the sky as well. Get that nice stretch in it. And we're gonna take this right arm and we're gonna take it across to the outside of that knee. And we're gonna take this left hand to the hip. Take a nice inhale, and you're gonna take that twist to the left. Open up the heart and push through that extended leg, that right leg a little bit. Take your breath. And again. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then slow, you're going to come back through to center. And you're going to take this left arm, reach it up to the sky. Get that nice big reach. And this right hand can come to the hip, or it might come to the chair, okay? We're gonna take this arm across to the outside of that right leg, but then this time we're just gonna lean forward a little bit, draw the belly in quite a lot, and then we're just gonna take a very small little twist as we twist to the right. Just feel up the back of the leg, the muscles of the core, the heart is open, the shoulders are relaxed. Good, 1 more breath. Beautiful, now slow, this is important. Draw the belly button in and very slowly come back up, right? We don't wanna move too quickly after we open up those back muscles and those vertebrae kind of opening up. We don't wanna jam them closed again. Perfect, now keep that right leg out in front. Bring the hands to the top of that left thigh. And then we're gonna lean forward. We did a little bit of this last week. So just feel, again, a nice stretch up the back of that right leg. But this time, I want you to take and bend the elbows a little bit out to the side. So my hands are stacked. That seems to work nicely for me. Good. So bend the elbows, but we're gonna then push back up, those push-ups. Good. Let's do 5. So that was 1. Bend the elbows out to the side, lift the belly button, long spine, and then back up. Good. 3 more. Bend the elbows out to the side, open up that heart, push back up. Good. 2 more. Push back up. Love it. And 1 more. Good. Feel a little bit of those biceps and triceps. Push back up. Perfect. Now, slide that right leg back in, give it a little shakaroo, bring that, feel that energy up the back of the leg. And we're gonna take and extend this left leg out nice and long so the toes are up towards the sky. There's a little bit of that kind of energy of pushing through the heel of the foot, but then reaching up with the crown of the head. Yeah. And then from here, we're gonna take this left arm, we're gonna reach it up to the sky, get that nice big reach. And then we're gonna take it across to the outside of that right leg. That right hand, waist or to the chair, sit tall, taking that twist, stay pushing through that left foot. Twist again, belly, ribs, heart, open it up. Good, 2 breaths there. Inhales and exhales, soften the shoulders. 1 breath. Beautiful. And then very slowly again, we're gonna come back through to that neutral spine, shoulders over hips, that left leg extended. And then we're gonna take and bring this right arm up to the sky. So really important to get the core here and really important to move slowly. Taking this left hand, so it can either be on the leg or on the chair. I just like kind of the support of the chair. Lift the belly button in and up. We're gonna take this right hand to the outside of that left leg. Sort of outside, palm can cup or palm can be facing out. Drawing the belly in, you're gonna lean forward a little bit, then draw the belly in a little bit more, and then just take a little bit of a twist to the left, right? So just feel this in your body, honor where it is. Don't go so far that you go falling off your chair or or the bed. That was kind of a joke. Good. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And draw the belly button in and up, and slowly, to protect the spine, come back up. Love it. Yes. Whew. Should feel good. So if you don't overdo these poses and these shapes, you should be able to feel openness come. It's when we overdo or do nothing that we cause damage in different ways, right? So bring the hands to the top of that right thigh, sit nice and tall, and then we're gonna bend the elbows and lean forward. Hello, up the back of that left leg, right? So just take your breath there. Elbows kind of reach out to the side. We're gonna then push and come and extend the arms long. These are our push-ups for 5, that was 1. So again, bending, pushing back up, lift the belly button. Good. 3 more. Bend the elbows, push back up, lifting. Relax the neck, those neck people. And 2 more. Push back up. Good. And 1 more. Push back up. Good. Beautiful. Now just slide back up, bending that left knee and just giving that leg a little shake. Really nice. So just feel that nice energy up the back of the leg. If you didn't overdo it, it should just feel a nice tingling, and like the blood is beginning to flow from the shoulders through the back and the hips into the legs. Now, options. Stay in your chair or come and get up with me. If you're staying in your chair, I really encourage you, any of the arm motions that we're gonna do, you can do too. The legs as well, you can kind of play with them. Like a lunge, you can almost do something like this, you know. So take care of you, take what you need, and leave what you don't. So as we come up, just take your time. We're gonna stand behind the chairs. Good. Make sure that chair is sturdy. It's not gonna slip out from behind you, in front of you, so that you go flying and the chair goes the other way. Really important. I want you to stay safe. So then the feet are underneath you. We're gonna sit nice and tall. And I'm gonna do this towards you so you can see. Take these arms, reach them up towards the sky. Good. And then from here, we're gonna take that left hand onto the right wrist. We're gonna lift the belly button in and up, and we're gonna get a nice stretch into that whole arm, that whole side of the body. Yeah, and then take a nice inhale. And then take this over to the left a little bit. Feels good. Good. 2 breaths there. Inhale, lift the belly button, and the exhale. You can do this from your seat. You could do this in the bed as well. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Now come back up. You're going to release the arms and you're going to just turn the palms out and brush the sides of the wall. So as you do that, kind of lift the energy through the inner thighs, through the center line of your body, and open up that heart, right? So the arms, you're going to take and bring them behind you. Palms are going to face out if that's okay on your shoulder. If not, bring them to your waist. Take these shoulders and just circle them a few times away from the ears. Let the neck relax. Good. And then this last time, up towards the ears, back away from the ears, and then down. And just let that chest open. Remember, we started a little bit with that movement. Now open up the heart center. One breath. Beautiful. Chin goes back out in front, and then let the arms dangle down and shake out the arms a little bit. Shake it out. Shake it out. Sorry, I needed that today. So from here, hands down. That was for Anne. Take the arms. We're gonna sweep them back up to the sky. Get that nice big reach. Good. And as you do, we're gonna take this right hand onto that left wrist. We're gonna reach through. So get that kind of right arm kind of stretching that left arm. Draw the belly button in and up, and then take this over to the right. Take your breath there. Inhales and exhales. Really lovely, juicy stretch through the whole left side of the body. One more breath. Beautiful. And then come back up. Arms reach for the sky. And then turn the palms out and just brush the walls. And as you do, just lift the chest a little bit. Lift the chin slightly. Oh, that feels good into the shoulders. Good into the heart center. Now this time, option, hands again can come into the lower back or to the waist, or if it feels okay on your shoulders, maybe you interlace the hands behind you, okay? No force. Now look, my elbows are bent, my shoulders are relaxed. Now just take a few circles there, wherever you are. Good, one more. Up, back, and down, and lift the chest. So with the hands interlaced, it's a little bigger. You can also have them at the waist, same thing we did, or into the lower back, right? So just honor your body. 2 more breaths. Inhales, exhale. 1 more, and exhale. Beautiful. Release the arms, bring them down alongside, give them a little shake. Shake it out again. Shake it out. Good. And then bring the hands to the chair. Oh my God, I'm glad my husband goes to work during the day because I don't think he knows what I get up to. So, standing nice and tall here. We're going to take and bring this right leg behind us. So as we do, I don't want you to step it back really far. We're going to step it in a little bit and continue with that hamstring. So that right heel is on the earth and that left heel is on the earth, both feet on the earth. I want you to take, if you can, fingertips to the chair and stand a little bit taller. So shoulders over hips, right? And take your breath there. Inhales and exhales. Feel the earth underneath you. Notice the challenge of balance. And then from here, we're going to take and we're going to lengthen our spine. Bring the palms down onto the back of the chair. Good. Now look, here's that long spine we started with when we went into forward folds. Belly button's drawing in. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And we're going to take 3 push-ups because we're going to do it on the other side too. So lengthen the arms, lift the belly button, and then elbows go behind you this time. Feel that up the back of that left leg as well. Come back up. Good. 2 more. Slow with me. Back up. Good. And last one. Beautiful. Coming back up. Good. Now, from here, we're going to take this right foot. We're going to step it forward, but we're going to see if we can take and slide that right foot, and it's not going to be mirrored, into the ankle and come into that standing tree pose. So again, you can keep the arm down, that right knee reaches out to the side, that right heel on the left ankle. Now, if you like, you can play with it. Take that right arm up to the sky. Maybe take the left arm up to the sky. Maybe take one arm, doesn't matter. Maybe take no arms. Just focus for 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then let this right foot come back to the earth, standing tall in that Tadasana. Feels good. Energy through the whole center line of your body, opening up the heart. And again, feel the shoulders over the hips, hips over the feet. And then from here, we're going to take that left foot. We're going to step it back so it's not a whole bunch, just enough so that it's like a big upside down V of the legs. The left foot, the heel is on the earth. Yeah, the right foot, the whole foot is on the earth, both feet. Fingertips are going to come to the tip of the chair back just to kind of get some extra length here and kind of reach out of the legs up to the crown of the head. Yeah, lift the belly button. Take your breath. And then from here, begin to lengthen forward, hands, palms down to the chair. Now, feel that length in the spine that we found. Good. Take a nice inhale for 3 push-ups. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend the elbows. 1 more, inhale. Feel this up the back of the leg a little bit as you exhale. Perfect. Come back up. Good. Now here, we're going to play with that balance a little bit. So as we step forward, we're going to take that left foot and see if we can bring it to the heel, to the inside of that right ankle. And let that left knee roll out, standing tall. And you might take one hand and reach it up to the sky. You might take both, that's up to you. You might take none. You might just have one at the waist. Good, whatever feels right. Find your breath for 3. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. And then slowly bring that foot down, that arm down, and just shake it out a little bit. You should feel good. Nice. So we're going to move into a downward facing dog. We haven't done one yet. So again, if you're in a chair, that downward dog can be done with another chair with the height of the back in front of you, and you kind of reach into it. Or like a dining table, you can do that as well, or even a counter. So if you're standing, you're going to do it with the hands on the back of the chair, and then just shift the hips back a little bit. Let the head go, reach into the spine. Again, take these poses as deeply as you like, and let go of negativity, please, right? So get that nice length into the spine. The feet can be a little bit wider than hip distance. Take the inhales and the exhales. Just let that head relax. And just bend one knee a little bit. Bend the other knee. Good. Feels good. Breathe into the back of the body. Just breathe into it. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Now, from here, very slowly, take your gaze forward and walk yourself back up behind the chair to standing. Good. So, let's see, what time is it? We're going to take a little bit of a shape that we did seated, and we're going to play with it standing. Really important, keep your balance, keep your hands on the chair, and don't overdo it, okay? I love setting you up like we're going to do something crazy. I want you just to be careful with balance. So we're going to keep this right leg forward, and we're just going to step that left leg back. So it can come a little bit longer than before. And then just taking and bending this right leg a little bit, yeah? So from here, we're going to take this left arm, reach it up towards the sky, and we're going to take this left arm and we're going to kind of cross it over our body and bring it kind of to the outer edge of that chair back, the right edge. Now, take that right hand, and just making sure you always have a hand on the chair, and bring it to the hip. Now, from here, take that right leg and straighten it. Ooh, so good. Draw the belly button in, and then very slowly reach long with the spine, but there's just that little bit of a twist at the waist, right? And at the ribs as you kind of take your chest a little bit over the right corner of the chair. Good. This is called reverse triangle. Good. You should feel along the outside of that right leg. Now very slowly come back up, and as you do, bend that right leg, bring the hands back. That is your pose, that is your shape, and then slowly just stand back up, stand into Tadasana, and just feel a little bit maybe into the outer edge of that right hip. I do. Feels sweet, feels good. And then we're going to come to the other side. So left leg is going to stay forward. That right leg's going to come back a little bit more than it did earlier, right? Heel on the earth. And we're going to bend this left knee to start. Gaze out in front. Take this right arm up to the sky. Get that nice big reach. And then that right arm just kind of crosses over that left wrist, kind of finding the outer edge of the chair back. And then that left hand, if you can, bring it to your hip. Now, this is where we move. We kind of lengthen out that left leg, lift the belly button in and up, and then kind of lean forward, but slightly more to the left edge of the chair back. Draw the belly button in, and then take a little twist. Again, we did this seated, a version of it seated, so if you're in your chair, just play with it. Take your breath. One more. It's a big pose, so don't go into negativity, and then slowly come back up. Place the hands onto the chair, and then step forward. Shake it out. Good. Yeah, so kind of confusing poses. I hope you found a little bit and kept yourself safe and balanced. Oops. So from here, we're going to take and slowly come back to our chairs. Good. Refinding our seat. Nice. Good. And as you find your seat, just let your sit bones drop, the spine lengthen, the heart open. Good. We're going to come back to those cow and cats. Just take that nice inhale to that cow, opening up the heart. Exhale into the cat. Three more, sorry. Inhale. Exhale, find the sweetness, just let yourself relax and go. That was 1, 2 more. Exhale, reaching back. Just being kind to yourself, letting go of negativity, moving from the mind into the heart, into that foundation of love. Perfect. And come back to that neutral spine, nice and tall here. We're going to just take one little twist here, so taking that right arm up to the sky. Doesn't need to be huge. Take it across to the outside of the left knee. Left hand finds the hip. And just take a nice little neutral twist. Inhales and exhales. One more. Come back through to center. And take that left arm, reach it up to the sky. Get that nice reach. Take it across the body to the outside of that right knee, and right hand finds the waist. Take an inhale, and then exhale as you twist. Good. And another breath. One more breath. Beautiful. Come back through to neutral. We're just going to take those nice circles we did in the very beginning and just notice slow how that feels in your body. Maybe it's so much easier just to let go and relax into it. One direction. And then slowly just move the other direction. No rush. Good, and again. Beautiful, and just come back through, sitting nice and tall here. And you might even slide yourself back into that chair. Yeah, it feels good. Kind of nuzzling into the space. So wherever you are, again, if you're in bed, if you're in a big couch, or you're in these a little bit more formal chair, just let yourself relax here. And just feel the muscles of the body. Let them go. Just let the shoulders melt away from the ears. The hands can be turned down or up, or palms resting in one another. And just allow your body to release here. The breath just releasing you into your body, into your heart. Just staying with what is kind, what is loving in your thoughts. As you bring that to you, that loving kindness. Just feel your heart warming with each breath. And then just bring these hands to your heart center. Palms can rest onto your heart center and just bow into that. And stay with us. Stay with that loving kindness as we release negativity. And just be with this goodness of us, this goodness of me, this goodness of you. And just feel the rise and fall. And then as you sit a little bit taller, bring the palms together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Sit tall here. Lengthen the neck. Take a nice inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And inhale together for Om. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Thank you so much. Slept funny. So thank you so much. It was just a delight. Again, I love my chair yoga groups. They're great. I also want you to know, I had originally thought I was going to do Wednesday and switch it around. We're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Facebook. And Tuesday, there's a chair yoga that's on Zoom. So if you would like to Zoom with me, which means it's a little more interactive, like I can see you, you can ask questions, and then during the class, during the class, I mute it, so I'm not hearing all your dogs shaking and scratching. And then at the end, we Om together. So it's just a different environment. If you'd like to do that, please send me your email to my email that's listed on my page, or you can ask me what my email is through Messenger. All these new systems. But I'm so grateful for all of you, and I'm really just trying to have as many offerings for you and for myself that keeps us connected, keeps you moving, keeps you laughing and feeling good. Namaste. Joe, thank you. Diane, so good. Good. Rita, mwah. So great seeing all you people here. I love it. Childhood friends, people from other states. So good. Catherine, love it.